Hello and welcome to Issues. I'm Damian from thecomicbooknerd.com, here to give you my top picks for comics sold this week. So let's get to it. Number 1, or Fantastic Four number 1. After the death of Johnny Storm, Jonathan Hickman takes the Fantastic Four in a whole new direction. Spider-Man joins the team and gets another new costume, and honestly I think that's like the third suit in as many weeks. Reed, Sue, Ben, and Peter pick up the pieces and continue the fight. War of the Green Lanterns is starting this week in Green Lantern number 64, and Part 2 takes place in Green Lantern Corps 58. Things are going well for Ultimate Spider-Man. How well? So well that Brian Michael Bendis is killing him off. And what better way to do so than to have him train to be a better hero with the likes of Captain America? Now, I'm not sure how serious they are with the whole Death of Spider-Man thing, but I think they're really trying to tell us something with this variant cover. Alright, head on over to thecomicbooknerd.com to see all the other comic books coming out this week. Alright, the international trailer for Captain America, the First Avenger, was released earlier this week. We get to see young pre-super soldier serum Steve Rogers in basic training, Dr. Erskine, and Captain America in full colors swinging into action. Plenty of awesome footage of Hydra agents and the Red Skull too. Sega released a trailer of their new upcoming Thor video game last weekend at C2E2 in Chicago. The game footage kind of looks similar to that of God of War, in which Thor, the God of Thunder, wanders the many Norse worlds battling enormous mythological monsters with his trusty hammer, Mjolnir. Thor, the God of Thunder video game comes out May 3rd for Xbox 360, PS3, DS, and Wii, and the Thor movie hits theaters May 6th. Now, speaking of May 6th, last week I mentioned THORSDAY. Yes, THORSDAY. May 6th is the day Thor slammed its way into theaters, and to celebrate this, the Comic Book Nerd website is holding a costume contest. Now, submit a photo of yourself in your finest Thor or Asgardian costume before April 24th, and a panel of highly trained judges will choose one winner to receive a Marvel prize pack, including 2 movie tickets to see Thor in theaters. Now, email your entry to contest@thecomicbooknerd.com, and we'll post the winner on the site and announce it here on the Rad Nerd Show. So gentlemen, start braiding your hair, and ladies, start growing your beards. That's all this week for Issues. Follow us on Twitter @acomicbooknerd and check out the latest on this week's comic book news and all of the photos of last weekend C2E2 back in Chicago that we took at thecomicbooknerd.com. And I'll see you next week.